Hi, my name is Igor, and today I will demonstrate how to use the niji 7-channel LED light source from Bluebox Optics with Micromanager. Here on the left we have the niji itself, and on the right a little touchscreen PC which runs the supplied niji control software. The niji has one USB and one serial port at the back, so the touchscreen PC is connected to the niji via a serial to USB cable, while the main PC running Micromanager is directly connected to the niji via a USB cable. And commands sent from one device, for example channel states or intensity changes, are instantly reflected on the other device. The touchscreen PC could easily sit next to a microscope. The Micromanager website is micro-manager.org. The niji will be supported out of the box in the next 1.4 or 2.0 release, but until then you will need to download a nightly version. So you need to go to Downloads and then download nightly builds 1.4 and then the one at the top. And all these instructions are available on the wiki page. So if you go to Devices and then scroll down to Other Devices and then Bluebox Optics niji. Once you've installed Micromanager, it's time to run it and create a configuration. I will create one from scratch here. So you go to Tools, Hardware Configuration Wizard, create a new configuration, and you will want to add the Bluebox Optics niji. The COM port I checked is COM3, and an important thing to remember is to change the baud rate to 115,000. But that's it for the niji. My configuration with the niji and demo camera is ready to use. Let's have a look at the device property browser. If I put the camera on, let's have a look at the properties. We have for each channel intensity and channel state, so from 1 to 7, but we also have channel label, which is basically a named list of all the wavelengths available. And then we have the error code and global status. So normally you would have light output enabled, but if you have an error state, say if I pull the light guide, this changes to error code 4, which is light guide lookout. And then if I put it back, we're ready to go. So if I change to the camera view, the red line indicates that there is an error state. And also if I change any of the intensities, so channel 3 intensity, that will be reflected on the pipo. And vice versa, if I enable a channel on the pipo, you can see that the channel state is changed accordingly. Two things we want to control from Micromanager is which channel is on and at what intensity. So if we want to switch a single channel on at a time, we have the channel label. So this will select one state at a time. Or we can set the individual channels on and off in a preset. So for a group comprising all 7 states. We can have any numbers of presets with any combination of single or multiple LEDs. And likewise for the intensity, we have a global intensity control that controls all the LEDs at the same time. Or we can have multiple controls, one for each LED intensity. We will need to create 2 groups, one for the channel label and one for the global intensity. So group channel label, and we'll call this one channel label. And let's create another group and call this one global intensity and add the global intensity. So if I open the shutter, we can select single LEDs and control their intensity. The global intensity control changes all the intensities at the same time, but that doesn't matter because only the selected LED via channel label is the one that's on. And if you select LEDs via the touchscreen, you can see that the channel label catches on as long as there's only one LED enabled, because that's how the presets work. You only have one LED for each of the presets. Let's have a quick look at multi-D acquisition. So first we need to close the shutter, and also we need to switch to auto shutter mode. So multi-D acquisition, okay, we have 1500 points with an interval of 5 seconds. And then let's choose a channel group. In this case, we'll choose channel label. And then add the channels that we need. So basically, we'll try and add all of them. Okay, that's it. And then you can change the exposure times for the different channels, and then you can press acquire. So you see the LEDs switching on in sequence. And at this point, if your image is saturated, you can change the intensities, and this won't affect the multi-D acquisition. For multi-D sequences involving single LED excitation, that's all that's required. More complex configurations are possible. For example, if you require multiple simultaneous excitation in your multi-D acquisition. This is explained in the Niji wiki on the Micromanager website. But for now, that's it for me. Thank you for watching.